There's not just that. And I must have deleted. There's not just that. And I must have deleted.
Somebody wants something. Hi, guys. Wow. Boy, we have a pretty good crowd here. Hey, good to see y'all. Jerry, I'm going to feel like romper room here. Jerry, Gary, Blackie. Let's see, Nightmare 365. Ooh, prospecting. Hey, how you doing? Now, let's see. Lavon, hey. Ron, hey, good to see you here. My neighbor from up over the hill, Ron. And Dorothy, hey. Go scrolling down here. Robert. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Abnormal Investigations. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, it's it's cold down here. I have a heater going in the back there, but this is a fairly large room here, and that little heater back there really doesn't heat up the room very well. But hey, it's all right. Anyway, Sharon, good to see you. Oh, okay. Belgium, let's see, French, or, well, I know you probably primarily speak English, but a friend of mine lived in Belgium for a while, and I think he said he spoke French there. Can't remember, but if so, bonjour. Okay, Mark, good to see you. Well, anyway. Oh, okay, you're British living in Belgium. Okay, very cool. All right, good to see y'all. Welcome. And welcome to a cold Wednesday, wherever you're at, unless you're down under, in which case you're in the middle of summer. Or down in Florida, southern Florida, that is. Now, hopefully Patty will get on here pretty soon because, in the chat, because I think I saw her. Okay, she saw my post about the about tonight's podcast. So yeah, Patty Fry. Yeah, Dorothy. Yeah, same here. I used to be up in Quebec, and okay, they speak Dutch, French, and German there. Okay, thank you, Sharon. Very cool. Ooh. Patty, there you are. I knew you were going to be on there. Mississippi, Phyllis, good to see you. Mississippi Gulf Coast is in a deep freeze. Yeah. One of my husband's in-laws lives down in, near Lafayette, Louisiana. And they got 9 inches of snow. And boy, oh boy. Dorothy, your French was 2 years in high school over 50 years ago. Yeah. Well, yeah, I did not take any languages at all back in high school. Like I said, I was in Quebec for a while, enjoying the winters up there, like 20 below, and cross-country skiing every single day, which was wonderful. I enjoyed that. But anyway, okay. Hey, let me go over my little announcements here. But again, welcome. And today, I don't have any guests scheduled. I did that on purpose. I like to keep at least 1 or 2 of the monthly podcasts free, so I can talk with you guys and just chat, but and if you have any questions, tell you what, if you have any questions, we can use this time as a Q&A. Just type your questions in all capitals, and I will give you an opinion, and that's about all it can be. There's things that we learn for fact with Bigfoot, but on the most part, it's all theory. and conjecture and hypothesis and all kinds of big fancy words. So, welcome. All right, announcements. Let's see. Well, let's get over our very first camp out of 2025 is on the weekend of April 24 through the 27th. That will be held in the Micho State Forest. And that is in Cumberland County, Pennsylvania, which is in southern, right along the Maryland border. That's maybe a half an hour or so from Gettysburg. So it'll be nice, for people who bring family members along who really aren't interested in Bigfooting. They can run over to Gettysburg or whatever, you can too, whatever. Just use it as a base. And Nightmare 365, you want to see Bigfoot in 2025. Well, come camping with us. All I can do is help, give you advice, kind of guide you. I make zero promises on our campouts. It's possible you may experience something. It's possible you may see something. I've never been to Micho State Park, but we'll do our best about getting local people there. What's my opinion of the recent cracked egg dilemma in the Bigfoot world? Cracked egg dilemma. Well, I haven't a clue because I have no idea what the cracked egg dilemma is. That's something I haven't heard. Maybe someone else on here knows. I don't know. Oh, the bearded egg. Okay. The bearded egg. Well, I don't know. The bearded egg, as long as the bearded egg knows how to use the mute button, that's about all I can say. Yeah, you did. You told me you're going to be ornery. Yep. You see that, guys? It's going to be an ornery night already. Holy smokes. All right. Yeah, the camp out is April 24th through the 27th. Jerry, you and Jeff and whoever else, you got to come. You got to come to the camp out. I'm telling you. I'm counting on you guys to come. You got to change your name. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next week. Will I do it next week or should I do it tonight? I usually do a monthly giveaway. I did not do it. For some reason, I missed it in November and did not do it in December. Mark, yeah, you kind of look like a bearded egg also, but okay, Jerry, I hope that you guys can. I really do. But I don't know. Should I do the giveaway tonight? I may. I just might. Let's see. Because because I've got all kinds of prizes piled up here. I'll go over those in a little bit. Tell you what. Yeah, we'll just do the giveaway tonight rather than next week, because next week there's a possibility. I'm really praying and hoping. I've got a special guest that I'm not going to say what his name is. I'm not going to say what he's going to talk about. Just that it's something that I think 95% of you will be fascinated by and engaged. And yes, it involves Bigfoot, possibly. Genetics, possibly. You can't wait that long. What? Oh, okay. For the drawing, for the yeah. For those who don't know, my monthly giveaways, they are a thank you to you guys for coming, for chatting, for engaging, for subscribing, and just it's a fan appreciation giveaway, and that's what these are. And let me get over my announcements. But again, it's possible. I'm hoping he can come on next week. Really hoping. Okay, for the guest. Now, I'm not going to say who it is. He is a member of the Facebook group. Hi, Hillary. And that's about all I can say. We've got 20,000 members, just about. So he is one of almost 20,000 people that you can kind of figure out who he is. And that's about all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give out any more hints because there's a possibility. I'm hoping he can come on. Yeah, Abby. Abby's not going to come on tonight, huh? Aw. But yeah, Abby wins everything. And Gary and Abby, those two. All right. All right, let's see. Got that announcement out of the way, that announcement out of the way. And okay, please consider a border collie rescue, an adoption, or foster. A friend of mine, she runs a border collie rescue in Minerva, Ohio. And if anyone has heard of Minerva, Ohio, it's pretty famous for Bigfoot sightings, for an encounter that happened there. For the Minerva monster is what they're known as over there, at least in that section. And yes, she has seen Bigfoot there. But she runs a border collie rescue, and she had an emergency rescue of 20 border collies, 20. And she is desperate. She needs people to adopt, to foster. And I know that there is at least one bonded pair. So, it's preference with those, to take both of them. And, in order to own a border collie, you have to be a special person, because these are special dogs. JR, hey, welcome. Yeah, I'm going to do a fan appreciation giveaway tonight. Since I missed November's giveaway, I missed December's. I don't know what happened. Hey, Misty. Mr. Misty. Oh, okay, Mr. Misty. John. Well, no, the giveaway, I always do those at the end of the show, right around 9 o'clock. I do the giveaway at 9 o'clock. All right, guys. But the name of the rescue is Indian Summers Border Collie Rescue. She is on Facebook and on adoptapet.com. And you can email her for the adoption form at Indian Summers, that's SUMMERS, Rez, REZ is in zebra, the letter Q is in queen, at gmail.com. Indian Summers, Rez, REZ is in zebra, letter Q is in queen, at gmail.com. That's to request an adoption form. And like I said, okay, it's 6:47 now. You hear it's 7:47. We are at Eastern time, so I guess for you it would be 8 o'clock whenever we do the drawing prospecting. Oh my goodness, Hillary. Oh, let me highlight that one. Holy moly. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what kind of dog you have, but but border collies, they are extremely intelligent. Hi, Catherine. Welcome. You have to keep them physically engaged, occupied. You have to keep them mentally occupied. And because they're extremely wired, and you just have to keep them occupied. You have to give them a job. It'll be a battle for the boss, who is the boss. And, first off, you have to make yourself the boss, or show yourself as the boss. Claim that you need to be adopted too. Okay, Mark, we'll adopt you out tonight. Oh, she's a boxer and a black lab, 8 months old. Oh, God bless you. 6 foot tall and poops like a rhinoceros. Well, God bless you. I can't help you there. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. What else? Oh, yeah. I've heard about that, Dorothy. Yeah. Yep. They'll do that. Or else they'll chew on the plaster. Dogs are just plain ornery, but you have to try to do damage control. That's about all I say, especially with puppies, whenever they're in the toddler stage, just like a kid. Terrible, they can do the terrible twos. Yep, dogs will have terrible twos. All right, let's see. Next announcement. BORU, B as in boy, ORU, the Butler Organization for Research of the Unexplained. They're having their first meeting tonight, the first meeting of 2025 tonight at 6:30 p.m. So we are kind of late for that one. That's being held at Michael's Restaurant in Butler, Pennsylvania. So if you hurry up jump in your truck, run over to Michael's Restaurant in Butler, Pennsylvania. You can make it for their meeting. I've gone to their meetings before, and they're fun. They do a whole bunch of different things, not just, well, they do Bigfoot, any type of cryptid, UFOs, and ghosts. But I think primarily they kind of concentrate a little bit more on UFOs. The guy that runs Boru, Dan Hagman, he's a great guy. He's had some experiences with UFOs, and he's just fascinating to listen to. So, if you ever catch him, at a festival or something like that, stick around and listen to him. Just absolutely fascinating story. Okay, and the last announcement, let me get, whoa, kind of hard here. And kind of hard because things are backwards here. Congratulations. The other day was Inauguration Day. Yeah, thank you, Blackie. And the inauguration of Donald J. Trump, our 47th president. And I, for one, am very happy that he's back in the White House. Yeah, this one, it's from 2020. And then, of course, Butler, Pennsylvania, where he got shot. It's only half an hour from here. That one, I can't remember where I picked up this hat, somewhere online. But, okay. Oh, okay, Mark. Okay, you had something interesting happen in Georgia recently. I don't think so. You want to come on, Mark? Tell us about it? Yeah, tell you what, I'm just going to post the link here. So okay, you're going to send me a private message. Well, for anyone else who wants to share, there's a link. Oh, can you do just audio? Sure. You'll have I can, let me see if I can. Hey, how you doing, Flat Rock? Okay, let me see. All right. I think I can send you this link, Mark, through Messenger. Yes, I can. I think. Hold on. Oh. No. This is not going to let me do that. All right. Talk amongst yourselves, guys, while I try to figure this out. Okay, Nightmare. Nightmare. Tell you what, there's a possibility I may have another guest on next week, but hey, Bob, good to see you. You came on. Okay, Mark. Yeah, if you can click on that link that I posted here in the chat. Let me see. Let me see if I can send it to you by messenger. Okay, there we go. All right. I had to shut down that window, so I'm not going to be able to chat on Messenger. All I can do is send it to you because for some reason, if I put on Facebook, it interferes with StreamYard. That's what I use to get on here. So, Hillary, you're rocking that pulled out of a stump backwards look like a boss. All right. Awesome. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let me see here. Sorry, guys. Okay. Woo. All right. While we wait for Mark, all right, let me see here. Holy moly. I'm losing messages here. Okay, nightmare. Ooh. Yeah, next week, let's see what happens. I've got another guest possibly lined up for next week. If he falls through, we'll get you on there, okay? And, okay, I just got a message from Mark. Oh. Ugh. I don't know what to say, Mark. Don't know. Maybe next time, Mark. Okay, Bob. What's the temperature down there? Now, Bob lives in Florida. And he's always telling us what the temperature is. And it's much warmer than it is here. Okay, Mark. Yeah, go ahead and just tell us about it in the chat, and I'll highlight it. Put it in sections, and I'll highlight it, put it up on the big screen. Oh, man. Yep. Patty, how you doing? I know you probably, yeah, definitely. I know you guys got more snow than I do. Patty lives up along the snow belt outside of Erie, Pennsylvania. Phyllis got 10 inches of snow, and she's on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. God bless you. My. And Ron, how's Barb doing? Where's she at? Staying warm, I hope. Yeah, Patty, you're freezing your butt off. Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay, and Bob down in Florida, 48 degrees. A little twisted. Hello. How you doing? Your phone likes to not type what you want it. Yeah, I know what you mean, Levon. It was 13 this morning. Yeah, I know. Yes, exactly, Patty. Boo to Bob. 48 degrees. That's just not right, Bob. 26 in Evergreen, Alabama. My. Yeah, well, yeah, whenever, yeah, if anyone else has anything to share, I'll post the link again here in the chat. Or if you have a question, go ahead and ask. Otherwise, we'll be talking about the weather. Or I'll tell you what, right now I can also go over the prizes for our giveaway. Aw, thank you, Catherine. Yeah, because we are going to have our fan appreciation giveaway tonight. I decided spur of the moment. And let's see, what all do I have? I've got a bunch of stuff here. But let's see. Let's see what I can do. Oh, all right. I have, it's a car magnet, and it is a big one. It's about a foot long by 8 inches wide, 12 inches long, 8 by 12. Car magnet. And what else do we have? Yeah, you'll get your choice. I'll give you a choice of 1 out of 3 different items, maybe 4. Signed autographed copy of my book. And I'll personalize it, sign it personally to you, whoever the winner is. One of those metal signs. Ooh, okay, warning. Property protected by Bigfoot. It's one of those tin signs. All right, hey, Mark. You want the book twisted? Okay, if you're the winner. Okay, we got Mark. He'll be coming on and he'll be talking. And I tell you what, I've got one more prize that I can offer. And it's fitting for the weather. Hawaiian shirts. Bigfoot themed. Let me see. Let me get out of the package. And I've got, different sizes on these. This one happens to be a 3XL. Oh, it's hard to get. And where's the Bigfoot on it? I know there's a huge, okay, let me turn it around so you can see the Bigfoot on it. Okay. And I will never get it folded up as nicely and neatly as it was. All right. Never should have taken out of the package. But, okay. Oh, you have that one already? Cool. Yeah, I've got a bunch of other stuff too, but right now I think that's enough to offer. And there's Mark.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to do audio only. I'm not much to look at, but here's the egg and here's the beard. Bearded egg, and my eyes are still messed up. I actually go back to a neurologist tomorrow to see if they can figure out anything about that. But
Oh my.
I was just wanting to throw out, and I'll make it short. But I was in Georgia recently. I located an old friend that I haven't seen in a long time, and I knew he used to live in Georgia, and I finally tracked him down, and he owns a couple hundred acres down there. It's kind of east central Georgia, or no, it'd be west central Georgia, more toward Alabama,
Okay.
kind of over toward where Jimmy Carter was from.
Oh.
But anyway, he was out riding, we were out riding around, and he was showing me his farm or his property. And it's mostly wooded. There's not really much farm to it. It used to be, but now it's pretty much all wooded. And so I asked him, I said, "Do you have boogers down here?" And he looked at me kind of funny, which I was surprised when he said this because he's lived in Georgia all his life pretty much, except we worked together in Alaska. That's how I knew him years ago. But he's owned this Georgia property. He grew up there as a kid. And he looked at me kind of funny and he said, "I'm not sure I know what that is." And I said, "Well, like a Bigfoot." And he said, "I don't know." He said, "How would I know if they were around?" And I said, "Well, unless you've seen one or seen a track, I guess the best thing would be," I said, "do you ever hear noises at night that you can't explain?" And now he's about 70 years old. And so, and he's a hunter. He's been a hunter all his life, and he still hunts a little bit, but not like he used to. He was actually a guide in Idaho. Oh gosh, back in the 70s, did guiding with a pack train. But oh, excuse me. But anyway, so I was thinking. I thought, how can I get this through to him? So I pulled on my phone. I did. He said, "Well, yeah, I hear sounds at night sometimes." And he said, "I don't know what they are." And I said, "What do they sound like?" And he said, "Kind of like long howls." And I said, "But not like coyotes or," and of course, I don't think they have wolves down there, but I said, "Not like wolves or coyotes." He said, "No, it's different." So I pulled up the Ohio Howl on my phone and I played it, and his eyes got real big. And he's looking at me and he said, "Yeah," he said, "that's just exactly what it sounds like." And so I said, "Well, I'll be back, but I'm going to try to put together probably some of my investigation team and go down there and spend a week or so out on his property and see what happens." But
very cool.
That's just, I thought I'd throw that out there. So
yeah, I appreciate you sharing that with us. Yeah, Georgia. Wow. Fantastic area, depending. Okay, and you said it's Western Georgia?
West Central, kind of West Central. So
West Central.
about half, if you go about halfway, but you go south of Atlanta, it might be more than halfway, probably 2/3 of the way down the state, because it's probably, if you go halfway between Atlanta and Florida and then go west, probably 50 or 60 miles.
Okay. All
That's
right.
kind of the area it's in. It's there's no towns out in there. And I pulled up the Bigfoot mapping project and looked, and there have been a fair number of reports in that area, some as recent as in the 2020s. So not a lot, but there's been some over the years. And if the mapping database shows 10 sightings or whatever, there's probably been 100.
Mm.
I mean, people don't report. I don't think they report 1 out of 10, if even that, maybe 1 out of 100.
Yeah, not even that many. More like, maybe 1 out of 100.
Yeah. So anyway, and then like I said, with him, I mean, he's been there all his life, and he didn't even know what it was. And
Huh.
after I played him that sound, he was like, "Yeah, that's exactly what I hear sometimes." And he said, "I never knew what that was."
Huh. Yeah, and had he heard the term booger before, but he was
He
just
didn't. He didn't seem to know what that term was, which was
okay.
very, very surprising to me, being that he's
Yeah.
been down there all these years. And like I
Wow.
said, he grew up right there on that farm. So
Well, I bet you anything he's got activity there.
probably
He's
something.
heard them.
He certainly heard it. He said when he hears the sound, it seems like it's kind of far away.
Okay.
He's never heard it like up close. Oh, another thing he told me, he said that there are times when he's got 6, I think, dogs, and they all weigh like 100 pounds. They're big dogs.
Mhm.
All but one are labs, and I can't remember what he said the other one was. It was some name I had never heard of before, but it's a smaller. It's probably only about a 60 or 70 pound dog, and a female, but the rest are all males.
Mm.
And anyway, he said that he'll let them out at night, and sometimes they'll just go out in the yard and do their business. And he said other times they don't want to go out. They'll run out a little ways, then they'll come back and kind of hide behind him. And he thought maybe it was from coyotes being around or something, but I got a feeling it might not be.
No.
So,
Yeah, I don't think, if they're 100-pound dogs, I don't think they'd be afraid of coyotes.
well, and he said that usually if it's coyotes or something, they'll bark at them. But he
Yeah.
said when this happens, which isn't real often, but he said once in a while they'll do this, and he said they don't bark. They're quiet, and they come back and kind of hide behind him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of telling right there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So anyway, maybe
Interesting.
maybe if I go down there and get some activity, maybe I'll see if you want to make a Georgia trip sometime, and we'll go down there and see what happens.
Oh man, I would love to. Absolutely love to.
I
Um,
was supposed to be going to Florida here coming up, but I don't know if I can get through the snow to get there. Right about where we were supposed to be going in Florida is where they just had 10 inches of snow
Yep.
in the Florida Panhandle. So
Oh man. Crazy weather.
yeah,
Just
it's
crazy
global
weather.
warming.
Yes. Yes.
Got to be global warming.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
And so, well, anyway, I said I'd keep it short, and I've already went too long. So
No.
thought I'd
No.
throw this
Not
stuff out there, and if people want to talk about it or whatever, maybe people. I don't know if we have anybody in the group that's in Georgia or down that way. I'm in North Carolina right now. Well, it
oh.
was 7 degrees here last night. So I don't know what it is everywhere else, but our high
Wow.
today was only about 25.
Oh my. What part of North Carolina are you in?
Western tip. So
Okay.
kind of almost straight south of Gatlinburg, Tennessee, but up
Okay.
in the mountains.
Yeah. Near where the damage was.
Yeah, we had some here. The worst of it was east of us toward Asheville.
Yeah.
But I'm about a little over an hour west of Asheville.
Okay.
So people may
Oh,
know there's this is what I usually get people to know where I'm at by. I live not too far from the Cherokee Indian Reservation, and they have a big casino. And a lot of people go, "Oh yeah, I know where that casino's at." So I've never been in the place, but a lot of people go there. So
well, maybe check out the dumpsters.
well, there you go. Yeah. And you know what? I was just listening to somebody else's podcast recently, and they were talking about a sighting of a Bigfoot near a casino in Wisconsin.
Really?
It's called the Ho Chunk Casino, which is not too far from what's the real popular place up there? Wisconsin Dells.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
too far from there. and somebody had said something about a sighting of a Bigfoot near a casino. And at the time I was racking my brain. I'm like, I know I've heard a story about a Bigfoot at a casino before. And then I
Yeah.
remembered it was you.
Yep.
So maybe they like casinos.
They like the dumpsters.
Oh yeah. Is it
That's
full
what it
of
is.
beer and liquor?
Well, casinos have buffets,
Oh yeah, well that makes sense. Yeah.
and there's a lot of food that gets thrown away
Yeah, that's
in those
true.
dumpsters. So that's my advice. Just check out the dumpsters,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
talk to the employees who in the kitchen.
Take the trash out.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll have
Yep.
to do that here because, like I said, I'm literally sitting here. I'm 3 miles from the casino, probably,
Yeah.
give or take. So,
Yeah. If you get a chance, if you're going to be there for a while, then
yeah, I'm going to be here the rest of the winter, I think. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to get to go to Florida, not because so much of their weather, but it's so cold here. I had the first time ever the pipes froze here last night, and I had them dripping. But not only did the pipes freeze, but the drain froze. So the water wasn't even going down the drain because the drain was frozen.
Wow.
So I can't leave this place by itself for very long with the weather like this.
Do you have skirting up around the bottom of it?
Well, it's a cabin, but it was not built to, nobody here's places are built to take.
Whoop, you froze up, Mark.
Kind of weather. Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh, there you
Am I
are.
still there?
There you are. Yep. You came back.
Oh, okay. My computer's trying to die. This old laptop, I'm going to have to buy a new one. This laptop's about to take a dump on me. And if I plug the charger in, for some reason, YouTube or I can't watch streaming video or YouTube or anything with the power plugged in.
Oh.
But if I unplug the power, then I can be all right. But I'm down to, what am I down to here? I'm down to 11%. So it's probably going to shut off on me here pretty soon.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back to watching you on my phone.
Okay.
I don't know why my phone wouldn't let me do the audio on it, but anyway, it said it had to have some special kind of software installed, I guess, for StreamYard to work, and I didn't have it. But
no, I appreciate you getting on and sharing that with us, and that and the casino information also. That's
yeah,
you never know.
Yeah, well, you connect the dots. That's about all you can do.
Yep.
So
that's it.
All right, well, Mary, it's good talking to you.
Good talking with you. Also, stay warm and keep hunkering down.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Take care.
Right. You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye. All righty. Well, thank you to Mark for sharing all that with us. And Jeff, good to see you on here. I don't think I had the chance to say hi. Yeah, thanks, Gary. Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Okay, hit that thumbs up button on YouTube.
I know.
Well, no. Got a phone call. Don't want that. Wrong time. There. They can leave a message. All right, guys. Anyone else want to jump on? I posted the link a little bit. Just scroll up. If not, then I'll post it again. There you go. Just click on that link if you want to come on, and if you've had an experience that you'd like to share, come on. Love to have you on. And guys, yeah, love the Bigfoot at the casino jokes. Yes, I was kind of following you as we were talking. You guys, oh, holy moly. But yeah, we are doing our fan appreciation drawing tonight in about 40 minutes. We've got a car magnet with the logo Pennsylvania Bigfoot Project, and a one of those metal signs. Let me go. Property protected by Bigfoot. See? One of those aluminum signs. An autographed, personalized autographed book. My book. That I will mail to you. A Bigfoot themed Hawaiian shirt. Hopefully, if you choose the shirt, I'll hopefully have your size. See what all I have. I've got them in a couple different colors also. What else do I have? There's a blanket. It's just a very, very light throw blanket. It's very thin, but it's Bigfoot themed. I don't know why they do that. They have the Bigfoot going around the thing. But you've got some bunch of choices, whoever the winner is. Okay, Mark, I guess I suppose I guess that you're asking me, how about you tell us about how my outings go? My campouts or my... Yeah, the Bigfoot and black silhouette is the easiest one to sketch. Yeah. My outings. Let's see. I haven't gone on any hikes, actual hikes, in quite a long time. All of the above. Yeah. Yeah, not since COVID. Yeah, my lungs are bad now. But what makes a great outing? Okay, we can do that. I'll do both. Hey, William, welcome from snowy Orange Beach, Alabama. Welcome. Mark, I would take you up on that, absolutely. Yeah, on our campouts, what I do is I try my best to get a local who knows the area. And right now I'm trying to get a hold of the locals who I know who regularly research in the Micho State Forest, and they know the area. I'm having a hard time getting a hold of them. And so, but no matter what, let me dig in here. I also forgot to show you guys, I have something new, major investment for me, because it was fairly expensive. But, oh, okay. Here we go. Purple Lizard Maps. I got the full Pennsylvania collection. Bald Eagle, Raystown, Moshannon, Ohio Powell, Rothrock, Tuscarora, the Pennsylvania Royal Sock, Cook Forest, which I highly recommend, and Clear Creek, and Pine Creek. This was a pretty major expense for me, but they were having a sale, so I took advantage of it. But I will bring, of course, to the camp out, I will bring the Micho and the Pennsylvania, of course, the full Pennsylvania state map from Purple Lizard. Haven't had a chance to open them up yet, but I've heard that they are fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to getting into those maps. I love maps, absolutely love maps, and these are supposed to be very comprehensive, and they'll show quite a bit of what we need. Because whenever you go on an outing, resources that you need, first off, is Google. You get on Google Map and check out the area, zoom in, check out the topography, any features, any rivers, any creeks, roads, and you check those out. Go over any national and state Bigfoot encounters database, and look for reports in that area. Get in there and dig. No matter how old those reports are, they're still important. They're still pertinent. You get in there and see where those reports are. Where do they center around, what feature? And, just, keep exploring. I think primarily, what I look for is water features, creeks, rivers, or lakes, because of course, you go for, thank you, the Bigfoot mapping project. And there's the Pennsylvania Bigfoot Encounters map that we have on our on the group. Let's see, that Flat Squatch made, George Workman. What else? I primarily look to, the maps and what features and any reports, recent and historical reports. And then once I get into an area, that way you can get in there and actually see, okay, how deep are the woods, how close the trees are together, any rocks, any rolling terrain, anything close by to your camp for something to hide behind. You want to look for these little features, that's close to where you're camping out, for something large, because they want to get up close and they want to hide. So that's what you look for. And there's, some of us have just vehicles or a camper, tents, or trailers that we camp in, and they'll take advantage of that also. They love, the younger ones love to play games. Some of them will deliberately do their doggonest best to frighten you off. Sometimes it's because you're in an area that they need to hunt in and they just want you to go away. So they'll be throwing rocks at you. They They may be moving around, just making noise to scare you. And let's see, I'm trying to read your comments as I go along here. Yeah, they'll, if you camp in a vehicle, they'll crawl up underneath your vehicle. They'll crawl up next to your vehicle while you're sleeping inside, and they'll rock it. They'll bang on it with their hands. And Mark, you've experienced that at our last camp out location. Yeah, they can be pretty ornery, but it's, primarily my experience, whenever they do that, it's the younger ones. They're doing it just to be ornery. They want to, it's funny to hear the humans make funny noises, screaming and running and hiding and so on and so forth. It's funny to them. They get their amusement out of that. And some people may not find it very amusing. Yeah, Mark, your camper, still has a dent in it, 8 foot high. Yeah. The last place that we camped out, it was pretty active. And whenever I choose a spot for us to have our campouts, I am very particular, and I do a heck of a lot of research whenever I choose these areas. And that last area, there was really no reports from that particular area. But, I saw it on the map and I thought, doggone, this looks really good. So, lo and behold, it was a little bit more active than what we thought, because that was at Salt Fork. They were banging on trailers, throwing rocks at us at the last camp out. The previous year, we were at the same spot, and one person, I think at least one person, had a pretty good sighting of it. The other two, Lavon, if you're still in here, you and Tara, you both caught glimpses of it now and then. As I was sitting there, I was sitting kind of not facing the campfire, because I don't care to sit face onto the campfire, because that'll blind you, take away your night, the sight, your vision, and so on. And so I kind of sit to where I'm off to the side and not facing the campfire. And so I was able to keep an eye on the woods next to me, and keep an eye on, pay attention to everyone, sitting around the campfire. Prospect. I really want to. I just could not afford it last year. I couldn't. That would have been over $1,000 for me to get down there last year, and I just don't have the money. Don't have the money to do it, unfortunately. But yeah, I really want to get down there. It's I've got so many friends in Alabama that I want to visit, check out the areas, and it's just a matter of, okay, right now I'm saving up my money, saving up my nickels and dimes and pennies, and hey, whenever you're on retirement Social Security, kind of hard. But yeah, no, I'm saving, putting money aside every month. Did you all know that the toothbrush was invented in Alabama? Very cool. I did not know. Catherine, you're in Ohio. You've never made it to Salt Fork. Catherine, we will hold another camp out at Salt Fork, and I hope that you'll be able to come. Patty, yes. Yeah, last year, our last camp out, yeah, we heard some kind of a metallic banging, and it came from somewhere back behind your tent. I have no idea. Metal gate, it's possible. Mark. Yeah, metal gate, that's very possible, but that was just entirely mystifying. What on earth, where did that metal sound, that banging come from? But Micho, where we will be in April, the campground that we'll be at now, in order to get the information as to exactly which campground we're going to be camped out at, you have to join the group on Facebook, Pennsylvania Bigfoot Project, and all the information is there. I will not say it publicly here on the podcast because we'll get all kinds of nutcases, and that's about the last thing that we need. And but yeah, the place in Micho, I saw it on the map. I checked out, all the different campgrounds, campsites, the dispersed camping in Micho, primarily because I'm cheap. I have to be, because again, I'm on retirement Social Security. So $10 a night that's my speed. Free is even better, but unfortunately the past, I think a year or so ago, they started charging $10 for the dispersed camping sites. And so in Micho, in Pennsylvania. And but this particular campsite, it's very large. There's, I think, around 20 different campsites around a field. There's a central campfire that we can sit around, and the fields, it looks fairly large. So the actual campsites are around the woods edge, but I don't see any reason why someone can't camp near the center also. Okay, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Free is good. There's water nearby. It's deeply wooded, and I think that there's just enough human activity in that area to draw the attention of inquisitive creatures. And so that's some of my criteria of why I choose certain areas, even though there's really no reports for this particular area, or really nowhere near. I think all the reports that I've heard are a little bit further out. But this place suited me for the possibility, because I think it's an unknown area for activity, and because I think it'll fit a pretty good crowd of campers getting in there, and I think it'll be good for us. There's I think pit toilets there. There's these also a picnic pavilion that we'll be able to take advantage of, which will be nice. Really nice for whenever we do our meetings, because I also do a giveaway. We'll do kind of like a, what would you call it? Like a Chinese auction and door prize. So, there'll be giveaways. And Salt Fork. Yeah, Salt Fork State Park is in Ohio. We go camping there also. I've held a couple campouts there, and sometimes friends of mine, they host their Bigfoot campouts there, and we just join them. They'll host them, but we join. I take advantage because I get in on that. It's fantastic area. It's rustic camping. There are pit toilets, and that's it. You can go to, there's fire rings also scattered throughout there, and some picnic tables, but they're really not in very good shape. If you want to shower, you'll have to go to the main campground, which, you can shower there at the main campground. Lavon, oh, fantastic. Fantastic. You'll enjoy it. We camp at the Parker Road at the group camp. And there's also Bigfoot Ridge. You can camp up there. Personally, I love the group camp better. You're not going to camp with a large group. I don't particularly care about camping with larger groups either, but it's so worth it at Salt Fork, at the group camp on Parker Road. It is, that place is just plain off the charts. Can't help it. I just love it there. The Bigfoot there, I think it's a nursery area, so they're, it's pretty active. Their ornery there. Okay, you couldn't get into the group camp. It wasn't available. Well, sometimes you can, there's other Bigfoot groups that hold their campouts there, that you can join in with them. Just give them your $5 a night per person. And let me see. The name of the group that I go along with, oh crap, what's the name of the group? Man. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Patty lives next to State Game Lands, and we've researched or investigated. She hears noises, and I think you've also heard possible vocals also, Patty. And we did at least one investigation there, and we think that the Bigfoot passed through where she is. I think that where they nest, where they stay, is probably a little bit further out. But yeah, she's in a fantastic area. Let me bring this down. Okay. Whew. Anyone else have any questions? It's cold in here. Cold makes me yawn too. Sorry. Yeah, let me see. What else about me show? Yeah, it's about a half an hour from Gettysburg, so you'll be able to get over to Gettysburg. You know, if you're wanting to do something else, something other than Bigfooting, or just take advantage of it while you're in the area, because there's so much to see in Gettysburg. You could spend a week there just in Gettysburg alone. So I highly recommend, just for the history value, you're getting in there, touring all the different things to see. Catherine, here, let me bring up your question. Okay. Anyone been to Hocking Hills in Ohio? I want to. I keep meaning to every year, but for some reason it falls through. I cannot make it. Apparently, I don't know what it is, but I do want to get in there. I've got a friend who lives in that area. He has activity that's off the charts. Great activity. It's very active over there. But yeah, I've seen photos. I would love to get over to Hocking Hills. You camped there a couple times. Nice. You have to let us know which areas are good to check out. Levon, don't be nervous about Salt Fork. Salt Fork, they are so used to people, to humans. Catherine, yeah, Kane is a good friend. I've known Kane for almost 10 years now. Yeah, they're stinkers there. Exactly. They're ornery stinkers. But yeah, there's a lot to see at Salt Fork. Let me see. I'm trying to think of the name of the group. I'm just blanking out. I'm having a senior moment here on the name of the group that I that I know. Okay, you'll be alone there. Get a map at the campground office. Make sure you get a map. And there's certain roads that I can suggest. There's road numbers. And I can advise you on which roads to take, which roads to take care on. There's one road that it takes you down into a holler, and it's fairly deep. just a one-way dirt road. And you go down there to the bottom and you park. And most of the time, we always go there, of course, at nighttime. And you just stick around and listen. We've heard movement around there at this one area. I'm trying to think. I think it's 51. Yeah, I think it's Road 51. Or is it 57? I'll have to look at a map. But whenever you go, I'll check my map for which roads, the different numbers live on, and I'll let you know. But this one that I'm talking about that goes down down into the holler, that one, whenever you go down, day or night, make sure that the very important thing, no matter where you're at, you back in. Whenever you get in there, turn around and back in so that your vehicle is headed out. I think some people have had some scary experiences. And it's possible that they were just frightened of what they heard. There's things that the Bigfoot do that to me it's not scary because I know what they're doing. They're just being ornery. And it's possible that's what happened, down there. But, in a area like that, you get down there and it's awful creepy to begin with. Plus, it's a one-lane dirt road that goes deep into this valley. And every time I go down in there, you tell them, let you sleep. Yeah, I wouldn't camp down in that holler. We just go down there to listen. During the daytime, we'll go down there, and I used to hike back along the trails back in there. But yeah, back in so that you're pointing out. But it just gives you a creepy feeling. There's some nice trails back in there. Very pretty. It's a pretty area. But yeah, Salt Fork, it's a very beautiful area, gorgeous lake. You can do some calls there, some, out across that lake, and you get good sound. Okay, various podcasts regarding the Ohio grassman. They're not always peaceful, some pretty rough. Yeah, it's at Salt Fork. The only thing that I've experienced there, where they shook I was sleeping in my truck one night and they shook my truck. They were just being ornery. That's happened to me a few times. They just, yeah, at Salt Fork, oh my, one night they were doing the Ohio Howl, as a matter of fact, and there were like 5 or 6 different howls. Holy moly, they were just doing it one after another, which was weird. And come to think of it, with them doing it over and over like that, it doesn't make any sense, because that's a challenge call. And so that possibly was humans call blasting. So, at Salt Fork, you have to be suspicious because there are a lot of people out there Bigfooting, and there's some people out there who are kind of stupid with what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. In other words, like call blasting a challenge call 4 or 5 times in a row. A Bigfoot won't do that. Yeah, there's some places they just give you that vibe, that it's creepy, just plain creepy. Big Oak in Talladega National Forest. Ooh. Yeah, I'd love to get down there. Just not during the summer. I don't do well in heat, humidity. I just melt and I'm miserable and no thanks. Hi, Shelley. They seem to be so used to people, they aren't affected by us. They're kind of in your face, stand their ground. I don't mean in a threatening way. Is that at Salt Fork, Shelley? Yeah, like I said, they're the younger ones especially. They'll do things just to mess with you, just to hear the funny humans scream. It's amusing to them. They'll crawl up close to us, and or they'll shake your vehicle while you're sleeping inside, or they'll walk by your tent and put their hand on it, or look down through the rainfly at you, or else they'll bang on your trailer or your camper. But again, it's to hear the funny humans scream. I don't give them that satisfaction. Okay, Salt Fork, yeah. Yeah, I love Salt Fork. It's so pretty there. It's let me think, about 2 hours away from me. It's yeah, I am near the Ohio-Pennsylvania state line. Okay, Patrick had his tent unzipped last time. Yeah, they really love to mess with you. They really do. Now a raccoon will do that too. They'll unzip your tent, which is a little unnerving. But yeah, a raccoon will do that too. We're almost 9 o'clock. All right, tell you what, guys. I am so unprepared here because I usually do. All right. Tell you what. If you want to enter tonight's drawing, type in all capital letters. Make sure you type all capital letters. The word WIN, WIN, if you want to enter tonight's drawing. Now we've got, you can have an autographed copy of my book, a metal sign saying property of Bigfoot or something like that, or a car magnet, or a Hawaiian shirt. And I also have it's like very, very thin throw. Woo, wow. That came all of a sudden. All right. Yeah, if somebody can give me a hand just to make sure I get everyone, okay? So I'm going to write down names here. Patrick, looks like you were the first. Number 2 is Jerry, Old Line Cryptids. I'll just put down Old Line Cryptids. Number 3, Hillary. Is that 2 L's? Yeah. Number 4, John Lamb. Number 5, Phyllis. Phyllis. Mouche Perry. Number 6, Blackie. Number 7, William Robinson. Number 8, Prospecting USA. I'm not going to write down that entire thing. Prospecting USA is what all I'm going to write down. Number 9, Gary Spikes, Senior. Number 10, J.R. Haynes. Number 11, Catherine McSwain. Number 12, let me see, let me go over here. John Lamb. Yeah, I already got you, John. Got you above. Yeah, number 12, Erica Black. Number 13, Patty Fry. Number 14, Dorothy Wade. Number 15, Mark at Cryptid Search Investigations, CSI. Number 16, I know there's Jeff Yarrington. Holy moly, okay. Number 17. Yeah, a little twisted. Okay. Ooh, okay, Cryptic Cowboy. Number 18. Cryptic Cowboy. David Blaylock, good to see you. You're number 19. You made it. Okay, do we have anyone after that? No. All right. Yeah, good to see you too, Dave. All right, now I'm going to go over these and make sure that I didn't miss your name, okay? You let me know if I've missed your name. So number 1, Patrick Noble. Number 2, Old Line Cryptids. Number 3, Hillary. Number 4, John Lamb. Number 5, Phyllis Mouche Perry. Number 6, Blackie. Number 7, William Robinson. Number 8, Prospecting USA. Number 9, Gary Spikes Sr. Number 10, J.R. Haynes. Number 11, Catherine McSwain. Number 12, Erica Black. Number 13, Patty Fry. Number 14, Dorothy Wade. Number 15, Cryptid Search Investigations, CSI. Number 16, Jeff Yarrington. Number 17, A Little Twisted. Number 18, Cryptic Cowboy. Number 19, David Blaylock. All right, so let me know if I've missed anyone. Type in the word "when" in all capital letters because I'm going to do the drawing. Okay? Did I miss anyone? Let me know. Let me take away this. Yeah, because what I'll do is, thank you, Erica. Yeah, whoever the winner is, send me a message on Facebook Messenger or send me an email, which I hardly ever check. I really like once a week, and I get about 5,000 people emailing me, so I usually just hit delete over everything. So if at all possible, send me a message on Facebook Messenger. Old Line Cryptids. I missed EE polling videos. Yeah. EEP polling videos didn't say when. So no, Jay, if you want to get in on the drawing, just type in the word "win" in all capital letters and I'll include you in. We haven't done the drawing yet. So just type the word "win," WIN, in all capital letters. I'll do the drawing in just a minute. Thank you. There we are. So we have 20. JRARR. Okay. Sure. Absolutely. I'll make sure we include everyone. Levon, did you want in on this? Okay. So I'm going to, yeah. And Jay, for you, I'll go over the prizes again. And I'm making a mess on the floor. We've got one of these metal signs. Oh, we have a Hawaiian shirt with Bigfoot on it. Bigfoot and forest and a map, topo map, which I made a mess of whenever I pulled it out of the wrapper. There's a blanket, Bigfoot on a blanket. It's a very, very thin blanket, I can tell you that. I think it's like a child's blanket, like 40 by 40. Levon, you want in on that? Okay, when? Sure, thanks. So you're 21, Levon. And let's see, what else do we have? A copy of my book. I will autograph it. I'll personalize it to you. I'll sign it to you and autograph it and write a little note in there. It's also available on Amazon, or send me a message if you want to purchase an autographed copy. If you want to purchase an autographed copy, it's $20. Just send me a message. And the last prize is a car magnet, 8 by 12, pretty big one with our logo. All right, so we're going to do the drawing. I am not seeing any other names in here. So let's see. Let me see, which website did I do that on? Man. Random.org, that's what it was. Random.org. Okay, and random number generator. We have 21 names. So type in 21. And I will enlarge my this so I can show it on the screen for you guys. Does my book have big words in it? Possibly, but not too many, I don't think. It's gotten good reviews. Everyone who has read it seems to like it, and yeah, there's a few big words in there, but not overly so. Okay, let me see if I can get this to show. It is so hard because this is backwards. Oh, there we go. I have to hold it kind of sideways. Okay, we have 21 names on here. And you see it says 1 and 21. And if I can hit, I didn't hit it well enough. Okay. Okay. Number 5. Number 5 is the winner. So number 5 is Phyllis Mouche Perry. Congratulations, Phyllis. Yeah, you won. Congratulations. Well, you won something tonight. Congratulations. Yeah, you'll have to let me know which one you want. Yeah, you finally won, Phyllis. I know you've been trying ever since I started these. So, yeah. Take that, Patrick. Yes. Yeah, she is. Yep. Aw. Yeah, so yeah, just send me a message, Phyllis, on Messenger, and let me know which prize you want, and along with your address, and we'll get it mailed out to you sometime this week. Yeah. Yep. pick your prize or puck your prize. Yeah. So do you have any preference, Phyllis, that you know of right now? Or, oh, birthday's coming up. Oh. Well. Well, if so, Phyllis, then happy birthday early. We'll wish you a happy and okay, you want the sign? Okay. We'll just set that aside right now, right here and now. And yeah, if I don't get out to the post office tomorrow, which I may, because I think I have some shopping I want to get done. But I will. Oh, okay. You're February 4th. Aw, happy birthday. But yeah, I'll try to get it out tomorrow. If not, by Saturday. But yeah, we'll get this. Yeah, for everyone. That's the sign you want. Protected property, protected by Bigfoot. It's a metal sign. That's fantastic. I'm happy for you, Phyllis. Aw. That's something. I'm happy. So, guys, yeah, I do this once a month. Somehow I missed November and December. I meant to do it in November because I really wanted to do it in November for Christmas so I could get some of these things out. But yeah, I do these. It's fan appreciation giveaways. And I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you coming in and talking to me. We have guests coming up. We're trying to schedule a couple different people. There's a gentleman that I am trying and hoping and praying I'll be able to get him in next week. And then there's another a couple that I would love to get in. I just have to kind of match up times and days and working with people's schedules. It's kind of complicated because my podcast it's Wednesday nights at 7:30 and I'm live, but I'll have to let them know that they don't need to come right in at 7:30. They can come in at 9 o'clock if they want, if they prefer, and we'll just do the show a little bit later. Aw, I appreciate that. Yeah, I enjoy, talking to you guys, sharing my stories. Oh, Hillary. Oh, everybody say, oh, for Hillary. Well, yeah, that's Sinead. She's my border collie. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's, let me think. Oh, goodness, she's going to be 8. She's going to be 8 years old in March. Yeah, she's she hurt her leg. She doesn't have arthritis, but she hurt her leg. She's so active, and she landed the wrong way, so she's just moving a little bit slower. But no matter what, she still races around the yard and like a mad dog. And she's just crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up some glucosamine chondroitin for her and get her on that, because I didn't realize, my goodness, that she's almost 8 years old now. That's as long as we've lived here in our house, our new house. We started construction on this in 2016, went through hell getting in here, but we moved in early 2017. And I got her mid-March. No, it wasn't, because she was born at the beginning of March. So I got her in end of April, I think it was, or beginning of May. It was beginning of May of 2017. But yeah, we'll. Yeah, Hillary, I will probably get more. In fact, I know I have more that I sell at the different festivals that I set up at. And I've got a bunch of them that as soon as I find the bin, I'll bring them out one by one and offer them up, for the fan appreciation giveaways. So hopefully you'll be the next one, Hillary. You never know. Yeah, we had 21 people wanting in on this drawing tonight, so that was fantastic. When you were 4, you won a 4-foot hard plastic lighted Santa Claus. Oh man, from local garden supply. When you went to get it scared. Oh. Yeah, whenever you're a kid, those things are kind of creepy, aren't they? Jeff, yeah, I know. It's chilly in here. Yeah, I have this little heater going back there at the back of the room. But it really, I would have to have it close to my legs to actually get warmed up from it. It really doesn't do a very good job. But stay warm. As soon as this is over, I'll go upstairs, get in my recliner, throw my blanket over me, and watch some TV. But yeah, we were talking about Salt Fork State Park and Hocking Hills, choosing. Good night, Jerry. I appreciate you coming. Yeah, thank you. And you weren't that ornery. You were pretty good, Jerry. I appreciate it. But next time you can be more ornery. Or else I'll be ornery on your show. And guys, Old Line Cryptids, they have a podcast every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. So make sure you subscribe to their channel and watch their podcast. It's Jerry, Jeff Yarrington, and David Blaylock. And fantastic group of guys. They are good friends. I appreciate it, guys. Catherine's going to go talk to hubby. Aw. But yeah, if anyone else here has a podcast, please feel free, advertise it. I'm not stingy. You know, I encourage people to advertise their. Better watch it, Jeff. um, yeah, on my group, Pennsylvania Bigfoot Project, I encourage people to advertise their podcasts. You know, hey, we have to support one another. You know, we really do. And I try to help my friends, and you know, as much as I can. And you know, it is what it is. Whew, I know I'm cold. Well, tell you what, guys, almost 9:30. I know I'm cold. Good night, John. Love you too. Robert. Jeff. Ornery. Ornery. Yeah, you're ornery, all right. Yeah, tell you what, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up, okay? Hit that thumbs up. And we're just going to shut it down because I know I'm cold and I'm tired. Yeah, I know the cold is making me tired too. Oh, it's warming up in Detroit. Good. Yeah, it'll get here next. Yep. Yeah, it'll make a mess with all the snow out there. Shelley. Yeah. So, yeah, everyone, you have a good night. We'll talk next week. Make sure you come back. Hit the that little bell so you'll get the notifications, you know, of the next show. But we do it every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That's Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up, join the group on Facebook, okay, so you can get more information. Okay, Robert. Yeah, if you join the group on Facebook, you'll get more information on our campouts, any of the events that I'll be speaking at, or any other festivals going on, conferences around Pennsylvania. I try to list them. And, you know, if anyone knows of any conferences or festivals or events going on in Pennsylvania, make sure you advertise it in my group, because we want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to, you know, to get to those. And, you know, same if you're out of state also, go ahead, advertise your events. Please, because we have people all over the world as our members, and yeah, come on, go ahead, advertise, get the word out, take advantage of my goodwill. Okay, all right. Good night, y'all. God bless, and have a. Please stay warm, hunker down. Get your favorite blanket out in your hot toddy or your warm milk or hot chocolate or whiskey and so on. Yeah, thank you, Jay, for joining us. I appreciate it. Everyone else who's new, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. And make sure you come back next week, okay? All right. Love y'all. Have a good night. Monkey Wench out.